in the mirror. Man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, let me talk to you about something right quick. This topic is going to be about how women, modern day women, black women in particular, tend to emasculate black men. Now, what I'm talking about can be applied to anybody of any ethnic group when it comes to today's modern woman. So what I'm going to do for you today, ladies and gentlemen, in this educational video, it's going to be a documentary documenting how women are emasculating men. But long story short, I'm going to put some women up here from different ethnic groups that's going to speak about how they emasculate men, just in case men do not understand what the emasculating of a man is. And then I'm going to have two examples, two gentlemen, two black men who are on an interview at different times who are being emasculated by their women in front of the entire world, okay? So I'm going to play that after I get these women out the way. So let's be a little patient. I want to show you something right quick and give you my commentary about it right quick. Give me a little bit of time to pull it up for you on the screen. So we're going to talk about how women take away men's balls today.
10 signs of you emasculating your man. 1, you speak for him. You don't let him speak for himself. 2.
Okay, number 1. When she said that a woman would speak for you, these is the type of women who will, they will push themselves in a conversation. They will interrupt a conversation. For example, you could be talking to somebody else that you know or don't know. Let's say you go to a clerk at Walmart, you had a conversation with her. The woman is there with you. As soon as you are in a conversation, she jumps right in. You know what I mean? As soon as she sees that you're having a good time in the conversation, you could be talking to a man or you could be talking to a woman. She want to jump in. It pretty much cuts you off. You know what I mean? She pretty much interrupts the whole conversation and wants to become a very important part of the conversation. This is part of her domineering attitude. When a woman feels that she can do that, she feels as if she is superior to you. She feels that she can shut you down. She's not allowing you to become or be a man. Anytime a woman feels that she can do that to you, that means that she feels that she is higher up and that she knows that you are fearful of the consequences of checking her ass behind that, because all she got to do is pull, I'm going to leave, or I'm going to give you the cold shoulder, or she's going to become passive aggressive towards you and you're going to be back groveling, baby, please forgive me, here's some flowers, some candy. You get what I'm saying? If a woman jumps into your conversation that you are already having with other people, that is a sign of emasculating you. That is a sign of putting you down. Okay? Let's keep going.
You don't let him speak for himself. 2, you reject and dismiss his ideas.
She rejects and dismisses your ideas. This is her trying to tell you that the way you think about things doesn't matter. This is her way of telling you that you are not a good critical thinker. This is her way of saying that none of your ideals count, that you can't have a good idea. She dismisses all of it. And what she's going to do after she dismisses all of your ideals and your concerns, all of your thoughts, she's going to override everything you said and put in her own ideals about how things should go. So if you say, hey, I have an idea, let's start a business. And she'll say something like, that's not a good idea. You know, you're not going to have the ability to be consistent to do it. You know what I mean? We don't got the money to do it and stuff like that. You say, but I think I can do this. No, you can't do it. She's going to be dismissive of your idea. But then she'll turn around and say some shit like she wants to start a business because she knows she can be consistent and she knows that she can get it done. So nothing you say is good to her. This is another way of a woman emasculating a man, chopping off his ballsack, taking his balls to the chopping block and chop, chop. This is exactly one of the ways that she does this. Let's keep going.
Dismiss his ideas and continually suggest other ideas. 3, you want to make 50% of the decisions in the name of equality.
This 50-50 shit, I don't believe in it. If you believe in it, that's your business, okay? I personally believe that all gentlemen should strive to be in the position of where they can do everything 100%. I'm not saying when you are at the position of being able to provide at a 100% that you have to. I'm just saying that you put yourself in the position of where you can, so that you can have all the leverage in the relationship. So when she leaves, you're not missing a beat, okay? So these women who want to do this 50-50 stuff most time is because they want to share the power, okay? Equality, It's not about equality. It's about superiority. When a woman, she wants to be able to veto your decisions. She wants to be able to say no to your yeses and say yeses to your nos. You get what I'm saying? So she doesn't want you to have complete authority. When a woman act like that, she's very domineering and she wants to do that. That means that she is also emasculating you because she is taking away your ability to lead the household. There's no such thing as a leader who has half of the ability to lead. You get what I'm saying? I can break that down later, but
4. You nag him constantly.
Nagging. What is nagging? Nagging is when a woman is nitpicking. Nagging is when a woman is pointing out flaws and faults of her man. When she does that, she's trying to show that you are not as good as you think you are. She can tell you to do things and you go do it for her. Like she say, baby, go fix the fence out there. Can you do that for me? You go fix the fence. You go to Home Depot. You buy all the stuff you need, the materials. You go out there, be out there for hours mending the fence and getting everything straight. Okay, it looks great to you and to the neighbors across the street. She'll come out there and say, I don't like how it's done. It's a little slanted. She would nitpick everything. All right. Now, nagging is part of that, but nagging is also consistently badgering you. It's a way of forcing you to do shit. When a woman is nagging you about something, she is nagging to try to make you stop doing something, or she is nagging to make you start doing something. It's a way of forcing herself on you, and she will be repetitive. She'll just keep complaining, keep pushing, keep directing. For example, take out the trash this way. Don't take it around the back of the house. Take it to the front of the house, and you want to take it out the front way. I'm just using it as an extreme example, okay? So even though you want to take the trash out the front door, she gonna keep nagging you about taking it out the back door. And before you take trash out, she'll be some shit like, take it out the back, you know? And you be like, I got this. No, don't take it out the back. Why don't you take it out the back? You could be sitting down and shit, you gonna take it out the back? Nagging you, being pushy, being domineering. That is another way that a woman can emasculate you, okay?
5. You question his ability to lead.
I told you, questioning your ability to lead. Whenever you have a woman who questions your ability to lead, that's because she sees herself in the leadership position. She makes you doubt yourself. She puts you down. Now, keep in mind, these are women who are in relationships with you. These are not strangers. These are women who are just so messed up in their mind that they must run the relationship by putting you down. When they break you down and put you down, it's a way of uplifting them, uplifting themselves. You get what I'm saying? Now, let me say this before I go any further. All emasculating women are independent women. Every independent woman emasculates her man. There's only 2 types of men that an independent woman can attract. It's going to be an already emasculated man. What do I mean? This is the type of man who has been in relationship after relationship with women who have ran shit. He don't have balls no more at all. He is already emasculated. So when she get him, he already know what to do. He know how to serve her and let her lead. That's that guy. The other guy that a independent woman can attract to herself is a man who is a beta male. So if a woman is independent, she's going to be masculine and she's going to be emasculating. So a beta male will come to her and she can be able to run all over that man, and he's just going to suck up behind her and follow. He going to just do everything for her, eat her booty, everything. All right. But there's one type of man that an independent woman cannot get. And it's men like myself, alpha males, or just say masculine men instead of alpha. Just say masculine men, because a masculine man refuses to let a woman dominate him. A masculine man refuses to let a woman lead him. A masculine man refuses to let a woman disrespect him, because all independent women who call themselves boss chicks emasculate men. Boss divas emasculate men. Boss bitches emasculate men. Do you get what I'm saying? Women who say, I'm just about the bag, all they do is emasculate men. Certain men. This is why women cannot get good men who think like this, because they want to control that relationship. Let's keep going.
Lead. 6. You don't trust him. 7. You try and control or manipulate him in order to have your needs met.
It's all about control. A woman who emasculates a man is just to control you. She uses insults. She tried to use emotional abuse, mental abuse, spiritual abuse, just to keep you in a state of mind that you are worthless. Make you feel like you're not good enough. Once a woman like this sees that you have once a woman like this sees that you have a emotional investment in her, that you are already deeply emotionally attached to her, this is when this demon come out of her. They will fake this until they realize that they got you wrapped around their pinky, and then they go to work, Jack. They go to work on. They start chipping away at your confidence. They start chipping away at everything that you think is dear. They'll hold you back. They become dead weight. When you try to do something productive, if you got a dream or a goal, they'll become dead weight. They'll try to hold you back. They try to discourage you. They try to make it difficult for you to do. And the reason why they're doing that, because they want to control you. Anytime a woman sets out to control a man, she is setting out to emasculate him. She is out there pulling off every pubic hair on his sack, and then she's going to rip off the sack. And then she's going to take it like this and twirl it in there, throw it in the air and shit like that. That's what she want to do. She does not want you to have no balls. She wants you to have a vagina just like her. This is what emasculating women do. Let's keep going.
Have your needs met. 8, you take the lead. 9, you keep pointing out everything that he isn't doing. 10, you ask him to do something, and when he does, you point out that it's not good enough and you want it done a different way.
That's what I said earlier. Now, what I'm going to do right now, I'm gonna play Young Jock, okay? For those of you who don't know who Young Jock is, he is a multi-platinum rapper, artist. I think he used to be with P. Diddy before we found out that he liked to do all that freaky shit. But basically, he gonna have his baby mama on an interview, right? And she's going to attempt to emasculate him on an interview. And I want you to pay close attention to what she's saying, how she says it, and how he responds back to it, okay? So let's go ahead and get started right quick. 1 second. Oh, that's a pretty damn small screen. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger for y'all if it's possible, so you can see it a little bit better than that. Okay, here we go. Let's get it.
What you're not gonna do is do that.
I didn't say that.
Well, that's how you put it. You said you wouldn't want my son to be like me.
I wouldn't want them to do some of the things that you
Okay,
have done.
and I wouldn't want my daughters to do some of the things you've done.
So what she doing right now is putting him down. A woman who emasculates you, disrespects you in public in front of people, and don't care about your feelings. It's a way of being superior to you. It's a way of making you submit. It's a way of making you into the subservient to her. She's a domineering person. A woman who disrespects. Now keep in mind, this is an interview that's for the entire world to see. And she's telling the father of her child that I do not want my children to be nothing like their father in front of strangers, putting him down. That is emasculation. She's taking his nuts. And when this happens, it always makes the man look weak. And that is always the intention of a woman who wants to emasculate you, is to make you look weak in front of others and in front of her. She knows she can. See, this didn't just start like this. Women who try to emasculate you and chop your balls off, first it starts out with little things in private. She'll do things where nobody else see. She'll be disrespectful this way. It starts small, little things of disrespectfulness, right? And then when she see that you're not going to check her, when she sees that she can get away with it, then she begins to get confident enough to do these things in front of other people, because she know you ain't going to leave. She know that she got you wrapped around her pinky. This is how emasculation works. This is the process of a woman emasculating you. Now, you do meet some women who will start out being rude. That's a test. You can be like, hey, what you doing? Fine, what you want? That's rude and that's disrespectful. Now, she wants to see how you're going to respond to that. Are you going to be like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just checking up on you. Why you checking up on me? I'm just thinking about you and stuff like that. Well, shit, why you thinking about me? It make things difficult. They make things difficult on purpose to see how you're going to respond to it, so they can gauge whether or not you a pussy. That's what it's all about. When they do that, it's just to gauge whether or not you are a pussy, and if she can run over you. If you say, nah, you ain't gonna talk to me like that, deuces and shit, you'll be surprised how many of these women will chase you after that. I'm just being honest.
We're human. That's what I'm trying to say.
To do majority of the things that I've done.
Listen, what I'm saying is, when you talk about me, don't sum me up.
Facts, right?
Don't sum me up on the worst side of me, or what you consider the worst side of me. Because ain't nobody fucking perfect. So don't do that. That's what we're not gonna do. Because as a man, guess what? I got to stand on mine too. Because guess what? Let me say something. I didn't go to.
I want you to see how disrespectful she is. like I said before, women who will interrupt you. She's not just cutting. Now, don't get it wrong now. Cutting people off is different than willfully interrupting people. I cut people off. People cut me off. But I can tell it's not no evil intention behind it. When a woman do this shit right here, she wants to cut you off so you cannot make a point. Because she know men are logical. And she knows that you may have some very legitimate, valid points that you can make. And when you make these points, if they are a narcissist, narcissists do not like to be exposed. Now, when you make a point, that point shines light on the dark behavior that they have been doing to you. So you are exposing them and they cannot deal with that. They want to shut you down as soon as you open your mouth. This is another way of emasculating you, preventing you from being able to speak, like that woman said earlier, be able to speak for yourself, to express yourself, to tell somebody how you feel. This is how a woman emasculates you. I really hope y'all are learning from this tonight. I really do, especially the younger generation of men. I see a lot of you young dudes out there and your women are running all over you, disrespectful, and you think because you putting dick in her that she respects you. You think because you putting dick in her that she's not emasculating you. You get what I'm saying? I see it all the time. I see women talk crazy to their men. Every time a woman has the nuts to go out there and talk crazy to a man in public, that means she don't think you have any nuts because you have been emasculated.
College. Guess
That's
what?
fine.
I want my kids to go to college. So we can say that right
good.
now. I don't want them to go that direction. I want them to go to college. I can say that with you too.
Right.
But don't sit here in front of the world, in front of a medium, and say, oh, I wouldn't want my son or your sons to be like you. Hold on. No, we got to you gonna put some respect on my name. Because at the end of the day, I'm successful. I take care of my kids.
Okay.
Ain't none of my kids out here in dire need of love and support. So we're gonna do that. Okay? Because I don't appreciate that. Because there's some things about you that I could say I wouldn't want my daughters to do.
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna
Tell
do
me.
that. I respect you and I love you enough.
I want this magazine.
Now, I want you to notice how respectful he is. Even though he's upset, he said, I could say things about you and embarrass you. And she said, go ahead, say it. He's like, I'm not going to do that. He maintained dignity and class. He was classy for saying that. But if that was classy. But if I was him, when we get out them cameras, I would rip her ass apart. I would be all over her like hot boiling water on rice, and I would check her ass and let her know. I ain't saying be violent, but I will check her ass. But when you got these type of situation, it's too far gone. When a woman feels that she can disrespect you, she don't love you no more. If a woman cannot respect you, she cannot love you. If there was ever any love there and she start to perceive weakness there, or she start to feel herself and think, okay, I can run him because he is in love with me, that respect goes out the window, okay? So she's like, go ahead and say it. He didn't feed into that because if he would have been led by her. She wants to lead him by taunting him to get deeper into an aggressive argument with her on the damn show to make him look more feminine by expressing himself in an overly emotional manner. You see what I'm saying? See, he acting like a little bitch. How emotional he is. That's what she's trying to get the world to perceive him as right now. These type of women ain't shit, man. I'm telling you.
No. I
what
respect
it is about
integrity.
me, you don't want your daughter.
I'm not gonna do that.
Like,
I'm not gonna do that.
Be my guest.
I'm not
gonna be slighted, honey.
I'm not gonna do that. That's where we have to draw the line.
Okay.
Because I don't care because the camera in front of me or somebody's asking me questions. I'm not gonna reveal my everything that go on with me. Just like right now, you ain't gonna sit here in front of these people and tell what your credit score is. You ain't gonna sit here and tell them your social security number. You ain't gonna sit here and tell them what's in your bank account either.
I won't.
Okay, so some things are better left fucking unsaid and in the private, and that's what I'm gonna do. So when you addressing me, don't ever make it seem like I'm the worst of the worst, because I'm not.
Okay.
Because I came through and changed your life, and it wasn't about me having no money. It was about the integrity. It was about my integrity. It was about me.
See, that's another thing about these type of women. They would, like say, they would be dismissive of your ideals or your accomplishments or your achievements. She will not care if you change her life around from the worst to the best because she wants to be domineering. She wants to control it. Like I said before, all boss bitches, boss divas, independent women, they ain't nothing more but domineering women who desire to emasculate men so they can pedestalize themselves. You get what I'm saying? Let's keep going.
Standing up for you, it was about me helping you open your eyes to see things that no other man has gotten you to do. So when you talk about me and address me, please be mindful of that, because I love you for who you are, good and bad.
You know I love you for who you are.
But I would never say to the world that I wouldn't want my daughters to be like you, because then it makes me question, why are you with me?
I'm not with you for the bad things. I'm not with you for having outside
But just
children.
don't ever say that
create
again, please.
Okay, well, you asked me.
You got it in this interview. Don't let me hear you say that again.
Okay.
Ever, please, thank you.
I'm sorry.
That's that bullshit. That's that bullshit. You know what I mean? Anytime you have to say please, that's there there begging. Baby, please do not disrespect me. You should never be in a position where you have to say please do not disrespect me to any woman, okay? That woman wasn't crap. She ain't nothing. She loud, clamorous, you know what I mean, contentious and shit. So that was Young Jock and his old lady. Now I'm finna show you Tyrese. Now this is not gonna be about Tyrese Gibson and his ex-wife Samantha Lee. I think that's what's her name, Samantha. This is with the new girl or another girl that he got. Now what I want to show you, because Tyrese has been taking L's for a long time when it comes to relationships. He's a very smart businessman. If you don't know who Tyrese Gibson is, he's a multi-platinum R&B singer, done sold millions of records. He's been in blockbuster movies like Transformers and stuff like that. I think G.I. Joe, or I don't know, but other movies, Fast and Furious and all that stuff. This man is highly successful. But even though he is highly successful, he is still kind of simpish. He don't know how to deal with women. And he always picked these women that want to emasculate him. So what you're going to see is Mr. Tyrese Gibson trying to really just explain, because he's happy that he got this chicken head behind him, this musty back heifer behind him, and someone asked him, how did y'all meet? And he was happy about it. He wanted to share how he felt, how he met her, and he wanted to let her talk, because he thought that she gonna say something favorable, something good about it. This woman gonna say that, well, Tyrese wasn't my first choice. Think about this. Here it is. She's staying in your crib. You buying all this expensive stuff for her, and you get on camera for the world to see on social media, and you gonna go tell these people, you're not my first choice. I wanted your friend, and since your friend didn't want me, I decided to go with you. It hurt his feelings, and you'll be able to see in her face how she can realize that she fucked up. Let's keep going as I play it.
How did we meet? I slid in the DMs.
Yeah.
We linked up.
He wasn't my type at all. My type was actually Paul Walker.
You heard that? She said that Tyrese was not her type at all. She wanted the white man, Paul Walker, that done passed away. Now look at his face and look at her face when I play it.
We linked up.
He wasn't my type at all. My type was actually Paul Walker recipes. But
That shit ain't funny.
he wasn't my type at all.
Look
And
at Tyrese's
not saying
face.
Not
Don't-
white. I'm just
don't-
saying I
don't-
was more interested
Don't
in
touch me.
Paul and every
Don't,
Fast and Furious.
don't touch me.
And even when I met him, I was like,
Don't
he's
touch
kind of old.
That hurt his feelings. Look how many times he blinking his eyes. And I want you to look how you can see it in her face, she knows she fucked up. Look at his face, he look terrible. Right now, he do. That's because she disrespected that man. That was embarrassing. A woman who emasculates you, she don't mind, she don't care about how you feel, man. I would have kept the tape rolling. I wanted to record and see everything I'm about to say next to her. I said, if you don't get your musty back ass out my house, man, you go, he dead, Paul dead, you go jump in the grave and be with that motherfucker that you wanted me. I'll talk rough to her. And no disrespect to Paul Walker, or whatever name was. But I would have got on her ass, man. I'm a multi-millionaire. I'm the alpha male. I'm the man who making millions of dollars a year. I got all these bid. I think he got some kind of collaboration with Pirelli tires and stuff. He make money hand over fist. You should be happy. He probably paid for the hair to get done. She ain't nobody special. You ain't got no money, no bank like that, but you staying with me, you will respect me, man. If you ain't gonna respect me, you can get the hell up out of here. I don't know what you think this is. I'm Tyrese Gibson. I would have turned to Rick James. I would have said, I'm Rick James, bitch. That's what I would have been. I would have been all about that. Because that's very hurtful, man. Let's keep playing. Look at him. He can't even finish the damn cookie. She heard it. She heard his feeling so much. He can't even finish the goddamn animal cookie, man.
Even when I met him, I was like,
Don't
he's
touch
kind of old.
Can't even bite that
like
motherfucker.
his smile. It's pretty cool.
This one
His
really
personality
bad.
was.
This went really bad, really fast.
His personality was okay, but
I'm getting off live.
He didn't understand the Instagram model thing, so he would always talk down.
So
on
you wanted the
Instagram
homie,
models.
you didn't want me.
I never
and
said I wanted the homie, I just said he's cuter.
You said I'm old.
You know all this already. I wasn't your type either, so relax. And yeah, so now we're here. It's like actual somewhat of a love story, which is crazy because
You see her face?
No.
I'm done.
No.
No, don't touch me.
Don't put on this.
You see his face? He about to cry and stuff. She like, he's gonna massage his neck and shit. I want to make it easier for you to take this disrespect. Oh, don't worry about it. Let me humiliate you. Let me rub your nipples. Now, come on, man. That was hurtful what she said to him. She did say she want the homie. And then she gonna backtrack and say, look, now he was just cuter than you. If you don't get your high ass out of here. Anyway, y'all let me know what you think about this in the comments. Take it easy now, you hear?